Come on, come on, come on in. You all come in, come in, come in. Let's talk about this crypto crash. You did not think I was going to brand myself as the crypto queen and then go in hiding as we see Ethereum, people below 1,000K, Bitcoin itself at 18K, and why I still have no stress, no worries. But I am going to drop some game on you real quick. If you're celebrating Juneteenth, um, even though I think most people need to know more of the history behind it. But what do most people do in life? They jump first, they leap first, and they look after, right? Celebrate first, invest first, and then afterward, give me a second, give me a second, give me a second. First, and they look after. I knew I was going to see that. Celebrate first. I knew I was going to hear that echo in the background. But you all come in, come in. Hit that like and share button again. Know your history and everything from even your celebrations, right? From this, just the holidays that you celebrate. I talk about capitalism a lot. What is capitalism? Capitalism is anytime holidays are created and orchestrated to get people to spend their money, right? You want to break it down? Let's break it down real quick before I go into crypto. Again, come in, smash that like and share button, whatever platform that you are tuning in on. Hit that like and share button, right? Show some love, show some love. I think my computer is freezing up on me. Let's see. I'm sharing my content on other platforms. So Twitter, share, Facebook, hit the thumbs up. Sharing is caring. And share the live stream as well. Give me 1 second, you all. Sharing this on my other platform. It seems to be uh, kind of freezing up on me. All right, so there we go. Just shared it on Twitter and Facebook is in. Then I got another screen that's freezing up on me. Let me know if y'all can hear me well. How's the sound? Good. I have my air conditioning cut off for a reason. I mean, my lights cut off for a reason in my house. Can't have my AC cut off. It's too hot for that. It's because it's high out. So, in this southern heat, this southern weather, let's go right into this. But I said I was going to break down capitalism first. What is capitalism? Capitalism is a systematic way to get people in a psychological way to spend their money, right? January, people bring in the New Year's with New Year's Eve celebrations, right? Spending Money Day. February, they created Love Day for you, right? Valentine's Day. In March, spring break time, spring break, St. Patty Day, all that goes. I think St. Patty Day is in March, right? I don't celebrate those St. Patty Day. Nothing to knock against anyone that does. And then in April, you got April Fool's Day. Maybe St. Patrick's Day is in April. It's in one of them. I forgot, right? Um, and now we have you got May coming in with Mother's Day, and then also May brings in graduation from all types, pre-K, kindergarten. People go out buy the balloons, the flowers, the cars, and put the cash in the cars. Let me fix my shirt. So then you have graduation on all levels now, right? All levels. It doesn't matter if it's high school, college, whatever. People, if their child is going from kindergarten to first grade, they balloon out, right? And social media has really grafted into people doing it because people like the gratification on social media, right? They like the likes, they like the shares, they like that, and so now capitalism more than ever is participated in for those very reasons and purposes only. Let me make sure I go out and do it big on Valentine's Day because I want to post this picture on IG or Facebook or um, whatever it may be, right? Let me put it in my story. Let me put it in my reel. Let me show, let me show, let me show. And, let me make sure I go out and celebrate because I want to go out and show people that I am living a happy lifestyle. Let me make sure that I go out and post so I can get the likes. But people, you know what I like even more than looking rich and looking happy? Actually being rich and having inner happiness, right? Nothing wrong with posting, nothing wrong with being celebratory, but people, I'm just showing you how the system is set up. And if you don't change your mindset, if you don't shift your mindset, right, as we are in a depression, entering into a recession, you're going to dig yourself in a deeper, deeper hole financially. So now we have June, Father's Day, right? I like to tell my parents every day of the year that I can on every possible occasion, whether it's a phone call or a in-person visit, how much that I care. And I love them every time I see them. I'm leaving. I tell them I love them. I don't know if that's going to be the last part, but you got capitalism that, if you don't do it on Mother's and Father's Day, right? People feel like that you don't love them. So then we have that in June. Now you got Juneteenth added. So the African American community, or you may want to refer to yourself as Black and Brown community, they not only would celebrate Juneteenth, but they would come back July 4th and celebrate Independence Day. But nobody really want to celebrate financial independence, right? Nobody really want to celebrate financial independence. Now August, back to school shopping, tax-free shopping days. And people gravitate so much to tax-free shopping day. I know you probably say, well, Queen, I want to hear about crypto. I'm going to get in crypto, but it takes your mindset to shift first. People are so gravitating and pulled in by tax-free shopping days. But when I give them strategies on how to reduce the taxes that come out of their paycheck, for some reason that does not offer any excitement to them because of the brainwashing. Washing. How can you be excited about tax-free retail shopping, but you're not excited about getting more money out of your paycheck to reduce your federal taxes so that you can bring in more money that you work for so you can pay yourself first instead of paying the Fed first? And the federal government, the government has put this program into play just for these purposes. Just for these purposes, and people don't want to utilize it. They'll rather bring home 60 cents on the dollar and let the government take 20 and 30% off top from their paycheck. See, you can control your federal tax. You can't control the state, Social Security, and Medicare. But you can control the federal taxes through federal laws. So always come tax-free shopping. People are excited about getting things tax-free, except their paycheck. Then September is when people come in and they take a day off and they celebrate Labor Day. They celebrate, in most cases, being overworked and underpaid. Labor Day. And then October comes in, and some people are already preparing for Halloween right now. And October comes in, and now they want their Halloween shopping. It's like clockwork. You are brainwashed to spend. You have been systematically controlled every month to have something coming out of your paycheck, something out of your pockets. If you do not change and shift your mindset and open your eyes to what's going on in this economy. And then Thanksgiving, they come in and say, let's celebrate Thanksgiving, right? Let's give thanks. These are the most emotional times. Thanksgiving and going into Christmas. Very emotional base. Oh, I forgot about Easter. Got to get a new outfit for Easter. We got to go Easter shopping. I made this post on my Facebook. Why do people spend money on new clothes to travel out of state when the people that you're going to see haven't even seen your own clothes? Mindset about money. What type of mindset do you have about money? I saw this post also on Facebook today that said that's why this person said they are 100% with Dave Ramsey. That people need to cut up their credit cards and never look back and never apply for credit again. And for the first time, I agreed. For the first time, I agreed with that. We got BTC at Ethereum $800. And I don't care. I'm like, go, crypto, go. Crash, crypto, crash. Let's see how low you can go. Why would I think that way when I told you I had 7 figures in cryptocurrency? Because I understand it's only a loss on paper. I understand I still have my quantity. I understand as long as I hold that when this rebound happens, I'm going to be rich, rich. Because out of great dips comes, or great crashes. I'll say it that way because this is not a dip, this is a crash. Out of great crashes comes great comebacks. Rico says buying low and selling high. I don't sell, but if that's your philosophy on doing it, I don't sell at all. I haven't sold at all. Have I thought this week that I should have sold? I did, but then I thought about the repercussions behind it. That if I sell as soon as my cryptocurrency hits my bank account, that I'm going to owe the government about 30 to 50% of it. And I didn't want to split with the government at all. So unless I had a reason to need cash, liquidity cash in my bank account, unless I had a desperate time for desperate measures, I held on for dear life, and I'm still holding. Now, whatever your philosophy is, that if that works for you, that works for you. I'm not in your household. I don't know what your bills are. And guess what? I'm not going to cash out you anything because most people don't cash out me anything. So we good, we even. My cash out to people is my time and my knowledge that I share to you. That's my cash out. So when the people do cash out me something, it has been an equal or a fair measurement of exchange of services. So no, I don't flip and put money into my bank account. I don't convert cryptocurrency back into the government system. Only for the government now to have the power to take 30 to 40% of my gains unless there's a real estate, and I'm saying real estate investment that I see that I want to make with this crypto money. The only two things that I would convert crypto over into is either real estate or silver, not even gold. Not even gold. Yes, I love gold. Yes, I understand gold is going to be a part of this currency reset. But I can give you all 7 reasons why right now why I prefer silver over gold. Matter of fact, I probably will do this. Let me pull up my notes. Why I prefer silver over gold. The ancient Egyptians actually valued silver over gold. But I'm not even flipping my crypto into silver right now because silver does not cash flow. Why buy silver? Right? Because silver is real money. Silver is real money. Number 2, silver is cheap. Gold is about $1,800 or above an ounce right now. Silver is under $30. Silver is made for spending. Gold is made for saving and hoarding to pass on generational wealth. Silver is more practical for everyday spending and small purchases. And guess what? If I can do a drum roll, silver outperforms gold in bull markets. I'm going to show you all somewhere. Do you want to invest in silver? I'm telling you why you should, but I'm going to show you where I invest in my silver from. Someone was asking me about silver earlier on my live stream, and I decided to change some things. I used to sell a PDF book report, but I am learning to leverage my time over everything, right? And I have learned that you have to put your success. Let me stop sharing this screen. You have to put your success on auto payment. On auto payment. Have you ever read the book The Automatic Millionaire? Yes or no? Whether you are watching this live or on the replay, have you ever read the book The Automatic Millionaire? I decided I was going to put my silver on Autoship. I decided that every week I'm going to dollar cost average, no matter how high cryptocurrency is or how low. Now, I will, depending on the price and the return on my investment, decide which crypto I want to invest in. And let me make this disclaimer, you all. I'm not a financial advisor, but I do consider myself as a person that has some financial intelligence and wisdom. If I had $100 and I wanted to get in Bitcoin, I would not get to Bitcoin when it's at $60,000, $50,000. If all I had to invest was $100 or $500, right? I would look at another top 10 crypto to put that $100 or $500 in that would give me a greater return on my investment. Because at $60,000 Bitcoin, $500, even if it goes to 100K, is not going to buy me a whole lot of Bitcoin, and I'm not going to get a high return on my investment. See, $100 in 2017, right? Harvey, listen, why do people ask me this? I've never strayed away from financial intelligence. I've never strayed away from financial intelligence. Number one, okay. You all, let me sip real quick. Harvey, I'm gonna ask you like my mentor asked me last night. And then I answer this question. What's the number one rule of investing from Warren Buffett? Harvey, answer that question for me. What's the number one rule that Warren Buffett has about investing? And then I will respond. I'm not answering your question. I will respond to it. Because again, I'm not your financial advice. I'm not giving financial advice. But what's the number one rule? Warren Buffett, the number one digital asset investor, which means stocks, that ever lived. The richest digital asset investor that ever lived. No, that's not Warren Buffett's number one rule. See, this is Harvey, a financial lesson to know if you have not and Harvey, I don't mean this in a hard way. Don't take it that way. Right. That's the correct answer. Thank you. We're going to talk about people that have the financial IQ to invest. Do not lose money. Now, Harvey, if you bought or invested in BTC in the green and you sell it in the red, is that losing money, Harvey? If you bought BTC in the green and you sell it in the red, is that losing money? Thank you, Harvey. So you answered your own question. You've answered your own question. You're not losing money when a crash happens. Your portfolio shows a negative, maybe in dollar sign. But as long as you have the same quantity you had, no matter what price you came in and bought in to invest in, when it goes back up, whether you had one Bitcoin, a tenth of a Bitcoin, or whatever, 0.00, whatever quantity, whenever the price goes back up, that amount that you have is going to go back up. See, people, understand digital asset investing. I'm going to say this. What's the number 2 rule of Warren Buffett, Harvey? What's Warren Buffett number 2 rule, like my mentor asked me last night? What's the number 2 rule of Warren Buffett? So if you sell in the red, you just broken the number 1 asset, the number 1 digital asset investor of all times, in my Muhammad Ali voice, of all times, you just broke his rules. So you're not ready to invest if you do that. No, the number 1 rule of Warren Buffett is to never lose money. What's the number 2 rule? See, this is the stuff that people need to know before they start investing. Because you got to get your mindset right. What is the number 2 rule of Warren Buffett? What's the number 2 rule? What's number 2 rule, you all? I'm going to say it because I have to move on. Never forget rule number 1. Now, this is my number 3 rule. This is my number 3 rule. Do not invest in something that you don't believe in. Yeah, his number 2 rule is never forget rule number 1. Hello, Carice Crawford. That's right, Harvey. Google. And Harvey, this is what I'm saying. People, you have no excuse for not knowing about what cryptocurrencies or blue chip cryptos when you have Google and YouTube. Now is not the time, in my opinion, again, I'm not your financial advisor, but it is not wise right now to invest in these pump and dump meme coin, Dogecoin, Shiba Inu. No. Highly speculative cryptos, no. If they're not in the top 10 cryptos and you're going to invest in other cryptos in the dip versus the top 10, that's not financial intelligence. See, all of these questions, hey sis, thoughts on June Coin Solo. My thoughts are they're not the top 10 crypto, so they're not even on my radar. They are not the top 10 cryptocurrencies. Crypto markets is in a crash. So they are not even on my radar to put my cash dollars in. People want to gamble. They don't want to invest. Some people. Some people want to gamble. They do not want to invest. Rico says it's not true. Well, Rico, you have a YouTube account. You go live stream on YouTube and you talk about the cryptos you want to talk about. This is my platform. You don't have to listen to something that's not true. In a crash, why would you bet on speculative or invest in speculative cryptocurrencies when you have blue chip cryptos that's pennies on the dollar? People don't want to invest. They want some, not all, to gamble. When you got projects like ADA and you got projects with Ethereum coming around, Jennifer, great point and on point. Ethereum is making upgrades starting in August. ADA has already made recent upgrades. Already improved its gas fees recently. Solana has made upgrades, improving its gas fees, improving its NFT purchasing and glitches. And people want to roll the dice with other cryptos, and that's your right because this is your money. This is your money. People, I'm not answering any questions on my live stream right now if you don't have a super chat supporting. I am not on here to be your free financial advisor. I'm all about exchange of services. If you want a question answered, ask it the right way. That's how we do it on YouTube. If you don't like it, that's how it goes. No YouTuber will answer a question until it's asked the correct way. I'm not on here for that. I give you financial wisdom and intelligence so you can go and make your own decisions and do your own research and due diligence. I'm not on here to make your portfolio rich when you can't even ask the question the right way to give an exchange of services. I'm not that person. That type of transactions develop a welfare mentality where people think you're supposed to give, and give to them, and they give nothing back. No, we're not. I'm not going to Q&A. This is my time right now that I could be out with my friends doing better things than trying to educate people to help them in their financial situations. And they can care less about reciprocity and mentorship and valuing someone's time. You cannot agree, you can listen, but what you cannot do is come on here and expect me to just waste my time answering questions for free. That's the reason YouTube have super chat built in. So make your own decisions based off creditable and quality advice and research. Invest out of education and not out of desperation. Because you're asking questions and you don't have the right mindset anyway. Right? Then Jose, go on someone else's question and ask them. Go on someone else's channel. Why do you have a channel? See, if you have a YouTube account, that means you have a YouTube channel. So why aren't you live streaming on YouTube giving people your wisdom? Trust that. Trust the fact that you can't receive financial advice from anyone anyway and not want to give back to the person that was a part of your success and expect to remain successful. Let me say that again. Expect that when you don't give back, sometimes some people won't even hit the like button, some people won't share. That's why a lot of these crypto YouTubers, they either upload videos, they don't even live stream, right? They don't even live stream. Okay, you all, and go to other people's channels. Thank you for tuning in. Go to other people's channels that want to talk about your other cryptos. So, with that being said, because I'm about to block some people anyway, I don't have time for negative energy today, right? I don't have to deal with negative energy, and I don't. Elon Musk advocates for crypto payments on Twitter. Elon Musk has been in the news a whole lot this week about cryptocurrency, being sued over Dogecoin, calling it the Ponzi scheme by a regular United States citizen that I don't think has the money power to go up against the richest man in the world who does, right? And so, with that being said, then Elon now is advocating. Now, we know that he was up for buying Twitter, right, for $440 billion. But be careful of anyone that direct messages you on. And again, I do not have WhatsApp. I will never WhatsApp you and ask you to connect with me on WhatsApp. I don't have that account. Anyone that messages you or you see a comment in my videos, even if it have my profile picture, it's not me, that tells you to send them so much BTC in a wallet, that's a scam. But adding crypto payments on Twitter would definitely be a major chess move, right? And this man, he who has the money has the power. Elon Musk has endorsed cryptocurrencies and his other businesses. The world richest purses is currently on Twitter takeover. Elon Musk has also been an advocate to speak out about YouTube, right? He spoke out about YouTube and its censoring of people that's just really giving their opinion, and most of it, this really kind of conspiracy theories, right? So, rumor that he will have some influence on YouTube as well. You all don't know the history or the power, in most cases, of Elon Musk. Elon Musk, right, is a very powerful man and knowledgeable. He was the founder of PayPal, and he got PayPal accepted on eBay as an electronic payment when eBay had slow money payments going on. And that just took eBay platform to a whole nother world. So I always keep my eyes on Elon Musk. He's not a negative person when it comes to the crypto world. People, you have to see the game that's being played. We got Celsius wallet that was creating problems this week. Even Nexo, some Nexo wallets was created. And the only reason why a lot of Nexo and Celsius was frozen, because people had taken out loans against their crypto. When you take out loans against your crypto, when it doesn't meet a certain loan to asset ratio, your accounts are frozen because they want their money, right? So you can't transfer to your money, your cryptos out until that loan is paid off in full and good standing. So people know that when the market crash like this and you have outstanding loans against your cryptocurrency, that your accounts are going to be frozen until you can either make deposits to stop them from freezing, or you could pay that loan and debt off in full. A lot of people have probably lost a lot of cryptos this way. This is why it is always best to cash flow into crypto. That means please don't be taking out home equity loans. Please don't take out personal loans that could position you to lose an asset like a house or a vehicle. That's just too much risk. That's too much risk. If you take out any loans to invest more in crypto, make it be a loan amount that when the market crashes like it is, that you have the money to immediately pay off. This is from a place of wisdom, I'm telling you, because if not, all the cryptos that you accumulated, even with that loan, Or if you took out a loan, for example, and you went and got you a Porsche, a Lambo, a Maserati, or whatever vehicle. Now you got that vehicle. You don't have the money to repay back that loan. All of your assets can be taken away, and a personal judgment for you for your personal assets against that loan. Right? Devin, I would agree. Devin says, I don't see crypto crashing. I see it going on sale. I definitely agree. But I'm telling people some crypto. And if you want to learn about the cryptocurrencies to invest in, that's why I have text crypto on the screen. The reason why, too, other than the exchange of services, I don't really get in here and answer people questions about cryptocurrencies, because when it doesn't go the way you want it to go, you're not going to say Queen of Crypto said this. No. No, you're not gonna say that. I educate you from articles, and that's why I bring up articles and research on the screen. You make the decision. You're not going to go to court and replay one of my videos and say, now, Crypto Queen said this, like this person is doing to Elon Musk. No. Because when you give a super chat on YouTube, that means that I gave to you to get a question answered. And according to your financial advisory, right, will you, to the best of your ability and knowledge, without giving me financial advice, but based off your research, give me a question or an answer in return. See, when you invest in something, then you can't say, well, Crypto Queen told me this and I lost this. No, you invested in it. We did the research. We have the background knowledge. And now when I say, as a reflection of you giving a super chat, I'm not in legal liability either. She just want money. She want people to super chat, cash out her. No, that's a legal protection for me. You invested in the answer. I just didn't come on here free willy and tell you. You invested in the answer. So because you do that, I gave you a reply, not really an answer, but I gave you an educated reply based on research, custom made to your particular question. Now, when I live stream and I'm just talking about cryptos in general, then whatever you take from there, that's your decision. Then I protect my name and my brand from people saying, I listened to Crypto Queen, I invested in this. No, you didn't. Because if you invested in the crypto course, then you're not making illogical crypto decisions. I'll tell people real quick, no, you didn't text that number 331-444. You didn't get in the course. Because if you got in the course and you did your research and due diligence, you wouldn't have made that decision. So don't tell people you invested in a program with me and it puts you in a bad financial situation. No, you listened to me. You didn't want to make the investment, but you listened. You took out time and you made a decision on your own. Another mindset, again, gambling versus investment. People will go out and spend money. This is why Dave Ramsey, I think I mentioned this earlier and I got our point, said, and I saw this post on Facebook, that most people need to cut up their credit cards and never look back. Right? And I'm like, Dave, no, I don't agree with that. I'm not cutting up my credit cards. My credit cards are my business partners. I use my credit cards to invest and get assets. But most people don't. They use their credit cards to take stresscations versus vacation, meaning they have fun while they're there, but when that 30-minute statement comes in the mail that they have to repay for that vacation that they could not afford, they struggle to make the repayments on it. Most people invest in credit cards to look rich. go shopping sprees. This is retail therapy for me. Okay. But retail therapy can also lead to stress therapy. Retail therapy can also lead to debt, stress. Shopping is therapeutic for me. Pick up another therapeutic habit like walking, exercising, getting massages. You know, getting a manicure, pedicure. See, that's the lie you will tell yourself to condone you spending money that you should have otherwise probably invested so you can feel better about not making sound financial decisions. And I'm going to say this, just because you have a PhD or a master's degree, because most millionaires and billionaires have GEDs, does not mean you know about money. Just because you can pray, just because you have the title of a pastor or evangelist or a minister, does not mean you know about money. Chad says cryptocurrency is software. Cryptocurrency is a blockchain. It is bigger than software. I don't have time to get into that. I don't want to talk about that. But cryptocurrency is a blockchain. It's going to be used not only as a global payment processing center, but it's also going to be used, some of them, or have specific use cases, like to verify your marriage certificates, your birth certificates. They have Arizona University now is using the cryptocurrency and metaverse and NFTs. Cryptocurrencies are going to be used to program and decoding of these robots and artificial intelligence that's going to replace the job of many humans. Hassan, okay, says I have about 500 in Celsius. Can't move my crypto out. Never took a loan out. Celsius not safe. I didn't never had a Celsius exchange. I didn't tell anybody to get one either. I do have Nexo, right? But and so I will not tell anybody based off what Celsius has done to get an exchange in Celsius. And I always teach the people get a crypto education so you can learn how to store it on your cold wallet off of these exchanges or a hard wallet. I have heard that the Coinbase, not the exchange, but its storage, its backup storage is a very qualitable digital way to get your cryptos off of the exchanges. I took about an hour today of just rearranging some of my cryptocurrencies. Like I had some Cosmos, for example. Well, I decided to trade or convert my Cosmos back into XLM and, things that were just really just on sale, just cheap. I didn't get any more Chronos, but I got some more ADA. Some things I got out of and I restructured my crypto exchange. Devin, first of all, thank you for the $20 super chat. And something that I always do is when people give, because I believe giving is your first step in receiving, and it is your receiving that makes you rich. If you've been following me for any amount of times, I always affirm of your giving, right? And so with that being said, I affirm that, number one, your money will be multiplied and that you have large, steady, and dependable permanent financial income now, every day, in every way. Your money is growing more and more, and you are more financially prosperous now. So people have patience with their job, abuse partners, and everything else, but no patience to invest. I agree. I just made this post on my Facebook, Devin, this morning. Have the same belief system in your business as you do in your job. Because we all know these jobs not loyal. But people believe him. I can't get laid off. I won't. Right? It's harder for people to be patient than it is to get money to invest. Poor people are too busy trying to impress other people who are in the same financial boat that they are in. Too busy trying to look rich instead of trying to really be rich. I don't live stream to make people that don't believe in crypto to invest in crypto, for example, Devin. I live stream to talk to the people that believe in crypto. I'm not trying to convince anybody. Do not, that's my rule. Warren Buffett rule was number one, do not lose money. That means when you sell, you lose, especially if you sell in the red. Number two rules, don't forget rule number one. See, some people take that rule of don't losing money. When they log into their crypto exchange, they see a negative and they say, I've lost money. No, that's a paper loss. That's not a prosperity loss. Meaning when the market rebounds, which Devin calls being patient, you still have something in there to grow. When you sell in an asset class that you have the belief and knowledge in, then patience has its perfect works. Now I'm getting to Bible. Let patience have its perfect works. But you're right. Most people want to gamble. People want quick financial fixes. When I was in the credit game and doing credit repair, a person would have bad credit for 3, 4, 5 years, but then they would ask me, hey, can you do a credit sweep? It's this car I want to buy, Queen, in 60 days. Can you do a credit sweep for me? See, they done went in YouTube and heard somebody talk about credit sweep. Not knowing the repercussions that they have. See, when you sweep all of your bad credit off, in order to still have good high credit score, you have to have some good credit reporting. See, it's like me having a blank sheet of paper on my credit profile and expecting this to be an 850 credit score. You don't have anything good reporting. You don't delete it out of negative. And then you have to be a part of identity theft. Quick fixes. There's no quick path to prosperity. The Bible says do not invest in uncertain riches. And when you don't know what the top cryptos are and they are so cheap right now, when they are so on sale right now, why wouldn't you just go with the certain ones? If you're new, no, you don't have to get in the top 10. But if you're new, why not get in the top 10? Why not? Because when you start going below the top 10, now you don't know how long it will take for those bottom feeders cryptos to give you a high return on your investment. This right here, with an asset that's been around since 2009 and 60,000 this year, this is a sale. See, most people understand retail sales and percentages when it comes to retail shopping. You need to understand that in finding investments as well. Ethereum, all-time high over $4,000 now, $8.99, and have changes coming in August. ADA, XRP, all of these. Solana all-time high was at $200 on sale for $27. And for people that was not in it, you should be jumping and shouting if you research and believe in crypto. You should be thanking God that the prices are lower so you can get in. Why, Queen? Because although there's no get rich overnight, it is a such thing as get rich faster. I know you heard about the tortoise and the hare that slow and steady wins the race. But people, a 3 to 5 year plan in cryptocurrency that can make you a thousandaire or a millionaire or a billionaire, to me, is slow and steady. That is slow and steady. You should look at this like you look at your 401k or a long short-term savings plan. If you want to get in 3 to 5 days or 3 to 5 months and become a thousandaire and a millionaire and a billionaire, this is not for you. Another, I'm going everywhere. You all forgive me. I got to do better of staying on focus. This is why I block people that gets me off focus on my live stream. Um, 7 reasons to buy silver. I'm gonna say that again. I'm putting my website up. I tell people it's about cash flow, it's about credit, and it's about coins right now. It's about cash flow, it's about credit, and it's about coins right now. Whether you are watching this live or on the replay, I want you to put in those 3 things: cash flow, credit, and coins. Why silver? Silver is real money. Silver is cheap. Silver is the most practical for everyday purchase, meaning if you want to go buy a chicken or whatever, you need food. Grocery stores, when this dollar crashes to zero, then nobody want to talk about that. They want to, talk about possibly Bitcoin going to zero. But when this dollar is devalued and the reset happens and go to zero, for the purchases of food and things like that and gas, silver is more practical to use versus gold because of how it's easier, right, to make a transaction based off the silver pricing than gold prices. Also, when you get into a bull market, just like Ethereum outperformed Bitcoin percentage wise, but not number wise, right? Silver outperforms gold in bull markets. Silver is inexpensive to invest in, under $30, and the supply of silver is about to fall while the global demand for silver is raising. We got vehicles are coming. You got Tesla that's going to need silver. Probably one of the largest electronic vehicles brand out here right now. You got calculators, catalytic converters. You got the RFID chips that most of these cryptos and blockchain technology is going to be based off of. It's not software, it's technology. You have 5G Wi-Fi Now 5G Wi-Fi is technology. Oh, I thought I saw something on the floor. And you have phone batteries that's going to be used. All of this is going to is connected to Revelations 13. The silver industries are falling right now, right? And silver, again, the industry is going to be more in demand and using. When you look into dollar cost averaging, I agree, Jose. I agree with that. I do agree with that. See, me and Jose agree. See, Jose, look at we're agreeing now. Cash flow, credit, and coins. Oh my. You remember on the Wizard of Oz, they said lions and tigers and bears. Oh my. I said cash flow, credit, and coins. Oh my. And people, I have been coming before you. I think I had text rich on the screen. I'm going to change it to cash flow. About the number one opportunity to create cash flow, especially if you have a job within 24 hours. How to get more money out of your paycheck in 24 hours for a very inexpensive investment. Cash flow, credit, and coins. Oh my. I love it. I absolutely love it. What coins, Queen? I'm going to show you. You can go to my website. Go to my website. Let me switch this over. And the website is cryptoqueen1111.com. Select financial help resources. I'm going to add, this is my millionaire notes on Amazon. I'm going to add my Crypto Chris book on this. But this is the Queen of Coins Silver Stacking Report. Why should you invest in silver? Right? Anyone can invest. It's under $30 an ounce right now. Silver is an industrial commodity. It can be used in electronics and a wide variety of industries. And silver is now more rare than gold, people. Again, the ancient Egyptians valued silver over gold. This stacking silver coins, if you had a cash flow, if you had a cash flow, I'm not talking about, someone told me to use the equity in my house to buy silver. I would never do that. Silver does not cash flow. And that's why I changed this to where when you hit purchase on my website, people, for $40, about $40, you can become an automatic millionaire and just put this on Autoship for less than $50. If you want to make money from referring it to others, right, then just think that's like $149 if you want to do that. If you want to be affiliate to help people in a very inexpensive way, add options, just reach out to me at the 254 numbers. You can text silver if that's what you want to do with silver, right? But cash flow strategies, people, if you're self-employed, or if you have a paycheck from a job in 24-hour turnaround, you can get a pay raise. You can position yourself working with IRS experts to get an instant pay raise out of your paycheck. So go to my website, people. Go to their website, Crypto Queen. Go to Financial Help Resources. Learn how you can put your silver on auto ship. We have to start thinking of the mindset of being automatic millionaires, to where it's just we are forcing ourselves to invest in commodities and silver. And then when you have that, but I tell people, start with the cash flow first. And if you're going to use your credit, leverage your credit to create or to gain assets, period. And if you're going to pay for this gas and you have credit cards that give you cash back, then that's another passive income stream instead of using your bank's debit card. So what are billionaires buying right now? I always tell people this rule of thumb. If you want to be a thousandaire or a millionaire or even a billionaire, then you got to do what billionaires do. If you don't want to be broke, then don't do what broke people are doing. Do the opposite. Do the opposite. So billionaires right now are buying Bitcoin. And listen, this is a teachable moment. Stop listening to broke people and people that are not on the financial status that you want to be on. Devin says, what if we had the tax benefits to increase cash flow, but you don't want to refer to others? You don't have to refer others. You just use the strategies for yourself. Referring others is only for people that want to get an extra income stream, right? And that want their options open to earning extra money. You don't have to refer though. You all again hit that like button. Hit that like button. We have almost 200 people in on YouTube. So what are billionaires buying? They're buying Bitcoin, Ether, Doge, and She. Their price predictions. If you did your research on Doge and She, because Doge is in the top 3 crypto. And again, people do not invest in things you do not believe in. Just don't. Don't do that. You don't believe in it, don't do it. You think Elon Musk is a crook? Don't get into Doge, right? Doge right now is number 12. I'm gonna show you all the top 10 in a few minutes, right? Just because Devin did something to make me feel good, I'm gonna show you all the top 10. And thank you again, Devin. I wholeheartedly appreciate it. People just want to be appreciated for the value that they bring and not used all the time for their financial wisdom and knowledge. Just want, well, I don't know what people want. I'm gonna tell you what Queen wants. Just want to be appreciated. So, Wall Street investors, big tech CEOs. So, when people tell you crypto is a scam, my definition, and certain cryptos are, it's over 17,000 cryptocurrencies, people. Some of them are fake, Ponzi scheme, they're going away, right? Rhonda, the platform I use to invest in crypto, invest in the Crypto U education course. It tells you the platforms. It's the crypto is on 331-444-556, and even tell you how to store your backup wallets. Um, and I don't really openly even post or talk about what platforms. Just I don't know, just because I don't want people to know. So many hacks and stuff going on. But I will say this way without answering the question, that Coinbase is the least favorable. But if you choose crypto.com, for example, you're going to have to know the steps of how to get that money out of your crypto exchange. And if you don't know that, because it's not that user friendly, and if you don't know that, then definitely invest in the crypto course. So that's what I tell you about Crypto U, and then Coinbase is the least favorable of all the exchanges. So I will answer it that way. So with famous name, just because Coinbase has already told you if they go, bankrupt or whatever, then your crypto is really not secure. Famous name including Wall Street, hedge fund managers, big tech CEOs, Silicon Valley, entrepreneurs, and billionaires buying Bitcoin. Then talking to media, cryptocurrency is the fastest impossible. It's fast becoming impossible for the financial world to ignore anymore. So if the financial world is not ignoring this anymore, it would be wise if most people did not ignore it as well. Now, here are the top 15 lists of billionaires buying Bitcoin from past to present, from 2017 to 2021. Talking about the popular ones: Ethereum, Dogecoin, Sheeb, Solana. Again, Solana is like silver right now, under $30. And NFTs, non-tangible tokens. So you do have some, Doge and Sheep has never left the conversation, ever, never left, right? And I've gotten to like Baby Doge and blah blah blah. Shima Inu is number 16, so Sheep is in the top 20. Sheep is above Litecoin and Matic and Polygon and Chainlink and even XLM right now, and Chronos. And Near Protocol is in the top 30. Algorand, Monero, that privacy coin. Ethereum Classic is at $12. Let me show you all this screen. Thank you, Deb, and I think that's great advice. So you all can read that from Devin as I continue to teach. Thank you for the smart students that's logged on in the class. Smart students can teach other students, and Queen can teach. Thank you. Bitcoin's never lost its number one position. Ethereum, I got some BTC this morning. If it continues to go down, maybe to 14K, 10K, I'm gaining more. Ether 905, BNB is top five at under $200. People, look at this. Then you got Binance and ADA at 43 cents, XRP at 30 cents. Told you all 2017, $100 invested in XRP 3 years later made millionaires. Again, I'm not giving financial advice or a financial advisor. Solana, $27. All-time high was at 200 at one point. It's number 9. Dot is $6. Dogecoin. Tron, right? Sheave still 16. AVAX, Litecoin, FTX token. FTX is the name of the Miami Heat arena, right? Steph Curry was also talking about a lot of NFTs and things of that nature. We got Matic, we got Chainlink, we got XLM, Chronos, Bitcoin Cash, Uniswap, Near Protocol, Algo. Algo is special and it's at 28 cents. I won't get into that, but it's a special coin. I did sell my Cosmos this morning, but I still think Cosmo is great. VeChain, so many things that these things, Mana, Flow, right? I haven't gotten in Flow, but it's $1. I definitely have HBAR. I have ICP, right? So just take time to do your research and due diligence. People, because at some point you can't depend on everybody to hold your hand and make financial decisions for you. Devin, Devin, I'm with you. I won't be available either. This is what most people don't know. If YouTube, something happened and YouTubers can educate, or people decided to move, which a lot of people are already looking at Puerto Rico to move for crypto taxes, and they just decide, look, I want to be solo, right? I don't want to spend time live streaming. I want to be solo. I'm going to enjoy my riches and fortune. Sometimes it's not, good to be rich and be publicly seen, you know. So Jake Paul allegedly broke after losing 40 million. Yeah, I have people that's saying I lost thousands. I'm like, you all need to read what's going on. So currently poor after seeing a massive chunk of his wealth out in recent crypto. I'm gonna give you the good, the bad, and the ugly of all this, right? And let me tell you something about this man, though. Even if he seems poor right now on paper, when this market rebound, whether it takes months or a year or 2024 or 2023, he's gonna be beyond 40 million. So his alleged 40 million on Jake Paul has made from his boxing career. Um, After another guest speculated that Jake made more than 40 from boxing. And let me tell you all something, people, and I'm not trying to make loot of crypto or whatever, but a lot of people have become broke just because they didn't make good financial decisions, or maybe they flip cryptocurrency. That's another thing. The cash flow is on the screen, and they don't have tax shelters. And cash flow gives everyone not only the position themselves to get more money out their paychecks, to increase their income in this economy, to make extra money, right? And add to their cash flow. And it has a credit component to it that's offered for free. Also, if you need to protect your 401k, all of this through cash flow, there are options there because the stock market crash will happen. Just like we're talking about crypto crashing, it's going to happen with the stock market. People are going to lose years of labor from their retirement, right? Also, people, you get 475 tax deductions. Any money that you can save from taxes will keep you or can make you richer. You can deduct things like the gas you're spending now. Now it's not spending. It can be when used for business use or business tax deductions, oil changes, cell phone, your cable that you're paying, certain square footage of where you live for office use by texting cash flow. You can position yourself to shift more money, shift that money back to you in thousands through forms of taxes. See, that doesn't look sexy. People don't get excited about getting government's money until it's a stimulus. But I'm telling you, taxing cash flow. And when you're filing taxes and having these tax credits that you did not know you had, and when you can deduct expenses on things that you were spending money on anyway, it's just like if you make $50,000, the government throughout the year take 18,000. Where I and the experts plug help you get the more of the 18,000 back, because rich and wealthy people don't get refunds. Re means again, and fund means money. You're only getting your money back that they took out, but you're getting it back at 0% interest. So you get last year's money for this year's prices. And people wonder why they struggle financially. This is why. So if you make 50K, you get taxed on 18,000. You only have 32,000 left to spend. And I haven't even began to talk about the insurances that's deducted out your paycheck, from vision to dental to health to cancer to accident. This is why people don't have enough money to invest. This is why they are in desperate times and they are stressed out, because now they have stress mint money and not real factual investment money. This is why most people won't be able to take advantage of the biggest wealth transfer that this generation has ever experienced. So even though gas prices on average was at $5 a gallon, now they're saying for the weekend, maybe June 10th, and traveling, that even gas prices have dropped under $5. Right? Never thought I'd say that in my lifetime, per gallon on average. But now grocery prices are hitting everyone hard as well, as you still have these cows and cattle and Kansas and South Kansas, thousands and thousands are dying because of the heat exhaustion and heat wave, and because of the heat wave and temperatures, people utility bills are climbing. Right? So people, get your cash flow up and your credit. Those are priorities before you even think about getting a commodity like silver or crypto. Because it doesn't make sense to be waiting on an investment of high interest return on your money when you're paying out 18 or 20% in bad debt. You got to first stop the bleeding before you become an investor. I watched Jeremiah Babe's YouTube yesterday. Jeremiah Babe went bought a Toyota Camry for $1,500, 4-cylinder. Millionaires and billionaires are acquiring assets right now, not liabilities. Not liabilities. They're not getting bigger mortgages. They are downsizing to upsize. They are downsizing in the present to upsize in the future. People, the middle class is being wiped out. It's not going to be a middle class anymore. It's either going to be a poor working class, or you're either going to be a millionaire or a billionaire. It's not going to be no gray area, no in between. It is going to be your decisions and your mindset that's either going to make you richer in this great reset or poor. You decide. Some people, when they text cash flow on the screen, they tell me, see, I don't have the time right now, Queen, to really, all it takes is just simple uploads on the website. I don't have time right now because I'm busy. I'm like, you just spent 10, 15 minutes talking to me. You got time. You don't have the mindset. Because if a 24-hour turnaround to see if you can get more money out of your paycheck is not quick enough for you, it's a mindset problem at that point, not your time. When you are not even doing the heavy lifting, when you're not the person that's fixing and repairing your credit and writing and typing the letters and going to the United States Postal Service office and sending it certified mail and return receipt, but somebody else is doing this on your behalf, when you're not doing that, when in 24 hours all it takes is a simple upload of your 2 recent paychecks and your most recent tax return. See, time is not the problem. Your mindset is. In 24 hours, some people would listen. I just had my latest business partner just received an extra $604 out of her paycheck that she did not know she had. When you do not make time for your money spends no time with you. That's why most people have more month than money. That's why most people have more month than money. When you don't spend time on your money problems, then you have more time for money problems. I'm teaching, preaching on this one. Let me say that one again so I don't forget it. I need to write that one down. Because that was just straight from the throne room of heaven. When you don't have time to fix your money problems, let me write that down. Then you have more time for money problems. People, you can make excuses or you can make money, but you can't make both. You can make extra money in this economy, or you could be sitting at the gas pump complaining and taking selfies on Facebook and IG showing everybody that you just spent over $100 for $20 worth of gas, but you're doing nothing about it. And you're taking pride in it. Let me do this video. Let me upload. Let me show y'all something. I just got a notification for the people that tell me, well, you live stream too much. You always live streaming. Number one, I get passive income for live streaming. Stay out of my business. Number two. Number three, see, if I wanted to take a selfie on IG, or if I wanted to do a quick video on IG and say, hey, look at these gas prices. I am so thankful and grateful, people, that I have 7 streams of income and I have just one active stream of income. And yes, I still have an active stream of income. And I think that active stream is really a passive stream because guess what? It's from 8 o'clock in the morning and it ends at 1 o'clock in the evening. And I get all my insurances and health benefits. And I'm in an environment that loves me and appreciates me. And I love and appreciate it back working with young children. And so that would start in August. But even on Instagram, right, if I did decide to do a selfie and stuff like, look how much I'm spending at the gas. Instagram said your reels could be earning money, get paid up to $1,200 by sharing new reels. I signed up and took advantage of the opportunity. Most people are broke because you do not take advantage of opportunities. Poor, passing over opportunities repeatedly. People, I'm on my way out to enjoy my friends, get recreation. I have made my investments for the day of buying my crypto dips because I knew I was going out. I said I'm going to invest first and spend later because I know I'm going to spend some money on some food and drinks and stuff like that. But notice the mindset. I'm going to invest first and spend secondly. Rich people invest first and spend what's left. People that struggle paycheck to paycheck spend first and invest what's left. And people that's in the poor working class spend only and invest nothing. Yes. Thank you, Dex M. I did preach today. Thank you. Amen. I have no collection plate. I thoroughly love teaching you all, but you're not going to get drain me and not be appreciative. And Dex, I'm saying this, and I'm really closing. This is like my third closing, I know. But don't expect a church to give you resources and you don't give to that church. You don't tithe, you don't give, you don't volunteer. And then you want to go out and bash churches. Now, you all know that I teach both sides of the coins when it comes to churches. But there are some churches that are serving the community, that have a missions ministry, that's feeding the hungry, that's clothing children, that's helping single parents or the widow women, that feeds the elderly. There are some churches that are doing that. And some people, for example, when church have giveaways for Christmas, for example, of free toys and gift, they are the first ones to come in and get some Christmas gift for their children, and they will not give back to the church. That is wrong, and it is robbery. Give to what gives to you. At least come on the live stream and be positive. At least hit the thumbs up. At least say hello. At least take time to say thank you. Every now and then, show appreciation for these YouTubers who are really like digital pastors, who are giving you wisdom, knowledge, and education. Do something. Subscribe to the channel. Like the channel. Give a positive. See, people that give, they get more back. People that's always wanting and taking, that's why they struggle. You want free answers. You want free time. And you haven't done anything to deserve it. Come on, you all. It is no secret to being rich in both spiritually, mentally, emotionally, and financially. Give with wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. And feed what feeds you. Don't complain about a church that you're giving to and you still financially struggling when you haven't even analyzed if this is a church worth giving to. What is their mission ministry? Are they doing what the Bible says to do with it? Or do you even know what the Bible says they should be doing with the tithe? You're investing in cryptos that you don't even want to research. You want to make a post on Facebook and ask people, should I invest in crypto? And these people not even investing in crypto. You want to ask people what to invest in instead of doing just a little research to find out for yourself, because people, when it comes to it, whoever is telling you what to invest in or what not to invest in, right? When it comes time to pay your bills, can you go to that person and get your bills paid? I heard TDJ say these Dex says preach. He said, how bad do you want it? How bad do you want financial freedom? Are you willing to cut off Netflix? Are you willing to take out 2 or 3 days out the week of your alcohol and partying budget? Are you willing to listen to a YouTube chat over an hour? How bad do you want it? Are you willing to quit spending money on Uber Eats? I spent $40 yesterday just on eating, and I got home. I said, ooh, that was too much for one day. How much do you want to manage your money? Do you want to multiply your money? Do you want to make more money? Are you going to be one of these people posting on Facebook, everything going up except the pay rate? No, the pay rate going up too. I just showed you IG just increased one of my passive income streams. See, it's about your mindset. It's about, are you going to pass over opportunities? Are you going to take advantage of them? Are you going to send that text message to get help with your credit or cash flow? Or are you just going to watch another live stream and be entertained? But yet your finances is in the same status while prices are steadily going higher. Shift your mindset and you will shift your income all day long. Acquire more knowledge and you will acquire more wealth. How you know that, Queen? Because that's what the King Solomon did. He said, I want wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. And God said, Solomon, because you want wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, let me give you money. You want to know how money coming to you? Like Dr. Leroy Thompson say, money cometh through wisdom, knowledge, and understanding and taking action. When Peter needed money, this is good. When Peter needed money to pay his taxes, he had Jesus right there with him. See, some religious people think, oh, God can beat inflation. God can beat the depression. Peter had Jesus right there next to him in the boat. And God didn't say, man, here you go, Peter. Let me give you this money. Here you go. God didn't say, let me cause a rainstorm and I'm gonna allow money to drop down from heaven on Peter. God didn't say, let me go command somebody to just drop a blessing in Peter's hand. No, God told Peter, go to work. Your skill set is a fisherman. You want to know how to pay your taxes, go fishing. And the gold coin is going to be in the fish's mouth. Told him to go to work. Some of you need second jobs. I teach about how if you test cash flow and you have one good job, that's better than a home-based business. But because of some people's mindset, you need to work 2 jobs. You need to keep overpaying in taxes until you get a hard financial lesson about money. Until it makes you to that job or jobs force you to say, I am tired of working my fingers to the bone. Some of you need hard money lessons because your mindset is not right yet. If Peter was right there in the boat with Jesus and Jesus didn't miraculously just get some money, he told Peter to go to work. What do you think Jesus will tell you? In fact, Luke 19:13 says, hey, take this money and do business with it until I come back. If you don't want to do business, if you don't want to network market, if you don't want passive income, go get a second job. That's what you need to do. Isn't the largest Bitcoin holder in the world FBI? Joe, I don't know. I agree. People's biggest liability is the lack of information and inspiration to invest in themselves. I work 3 jobs and I can't make ends meet. What's the Bible have for you? Knowledge on financial wisdom. I just told it to you. Luke 19, do business until I come. I have a cash flowing business. The example of Peter and Jesus, where Jesus told Peter how to pay taxes. I teach people, if you got jobs, how to get less taxes out your paycheck and to make their taxes go to you. 2 Kings chapter 4. Elijah told the widow woman to open up a home-based business, to leverage her sons to work for her, and now her sons go work for someone else. All of this, open up a home-based business. Then he told her to use her credit to get out of debt. He told her to go borrow. Some of you all need to get out of bad debt and get into good debt. In no way people should be working 3 jobs and be broke. That's a scam. And people would say network marketing is a scam. No. A scam is you're working over 40 hours and still broke. Some people need more money. I'm going to say it this way. Some people need more money. I was watching The Game on Netflix last night just because I was winding down. And Tasha Mack said this. If you ever watched The Game, right? It's an old show. And Tasha Mack said this. She had Melanie living with her, and Melanie did something. She said, I'm sorry. And Tasha said, I'm going to need you to start paying me a certain amount to live in my house. And Melanie said, well, I'm sorry. And she said, listen, sorry don't pay the bills. I wrote it on a check once. And they told me, hey, you don't pay this bill, your life's going to be cut off. She said, sorry don't pay the bills. It is and the most reason why people are broke and working multiple jobs. I'm going to show it to you real quick. Uncle Sam's takes too much of my money and give it to my baby's mom, and I don't want to work, even though I may have. Well, if you don't want to work, then Uncle Sam should take it. I don't know I'm not going to get into that. But the Bible does say if a man don't work, he don't eat. The Bible says that. And I believe that children should be supported both emotionally and financially. Emotionally and financially. Don't get into that. We're not even gonna get into that. Trifling women, you didn't have to lay down and sleep with that trifling woman. You slept with her, you produced a baby, take care of the baby. There's nothing trifling about financially taking care of your child. You don't have a Jezebel, and if you do, that's the decision you made to sleep with her. See, you can make excuses or you can make money, but you can't make both. And I'm logging off. I don't have time to get into this. But this is a person that had a second job, $25,000. Federal taxes out their paycheck. This is a part-time job for the year. It's $4,845. This is a person that has a part-time job for a year that has 3 children, for example. 7.65% of Social Security that comes out equals $1,530 out of the $20,000 now that they have deducted. Their mileage is 20. I'm just saying it's 20 miles round trip, 10 miles one way. They have to spend $2,630. That's before gas reached $4 and $5 to travel to and fro to work. The food, I'm entering some very moderate numbers. It's $7 for lunch. That's very moderate for this part-time job. Child care, because they have 3 children. I'm another very moderate number since we're speaking about child care. I don't know who you can, hire to keep 3 children part-time for a week, but I just put this on here because daycare expenses are increasing as well. And children need daycare. They need food, right? If they're not in school. Utility bills is very expensive to raise children. When I'm teaching high school children about money, one of the questions I ask them is a child an asset or a liability financially? So they can make some decision if they want to be teenage parents, right, or not. And they know that their children financially, not that you don't love them, but they are liabilities. They take money out of your pocket. So for 3 children, let's say childcare, as you're working this part-time job, is $6,250 a year. So this is based on 50 weeks out of the year. So this part-time job actually bringing you under $1,000 out for $25,000 salary. So what I do is help people reduce their most expensive thing that come out of every W-4 worker's paycheck, which is this amount. Out of all the deductions that's come out, your federal taxes is the largest. By adding the 475 tax deductions, you shift this money away from the feds and shift it back to you every pay period or paycheck. So that's the lesson in that, you all. I'm signing out. Let me go back to my screen. Again, it's not about a trifling woman or a trifling man. When you have a child, it is about the child. And any child, it costs money to raise, and love, and time. I'm signing out, people. You can take action, or you can stay in your same situation. You can make money, or you can make excuses, but you cannot make both. And people, this is just the beginning. So protect your 401ks, earn extra money, keep your options open to earn an extra money, reduce your taxes out of your paycheck, learn the difference between active and passive and residual income, get your credit straight. Then we should be looking into crypto and commodities like silver, right? And again, for those who want to put their silver plan on autopilot, you can text silver there or just go directly to my website, Crypto Queen 1111. Look at financial help resources or text cash flow. So this was a long live stream, longer than I intended, but I'm going out, you all. Be safe out there. Thank you all for tuning in. Hit that like button. Queen out.